While his wife's at work and his kids are in school, Mark Phillips sits in his quiet home in Rockville, Maryland. And it is quiet. Unless, of course, a train behind his house breaks the silence. But then he's right back to work.
I'm self-employed, so there's that. You know, people who are self-employed generally work a lot more than people that have 9-to-5 jobs. They just don't necessarily work all in one place or at one time.
Mark's job and passion is magic. And when he's not performing under the bright lights somewhere else, his busy basement turns into his practice arena.
Someone basically said the difference between juggling and magic is that juggling you try to make look as hard as you can, and magic you try to make look as easy as you can, because it's supposed to, you know, look like you've just done something without any kind of effort.
He says practice makes it look easier, but his 40 years of experience doesn't hurt either.
You're going to make the ball vanish by spinning the wand.
Well, that's one way of doing it.
So you're going to make the ball vanish by spinning the wand, and it's a really difficult move, and so I had to practice it in front of the mirror. So I've got the ball in my hand and I'm looking in the mirror, and then I tap it and it's gone, and I had to practice that over and over, and oh, there it is.
When it comes to magic, Mark's a big leaguer. He performs at trade shows worldwide to draw attention to his clients.
Having magic at a trade show to reinforce a message is something that really can change the way a person looks at a company and a product, can change the way they feel about it.
Mark tries to make each presentation fluid, and he's pretty dedicated too. He once spent 3 months learning a new language for a job in Germany.
I have the same group of tricks that I always pull from for the scripting, and I'd already done the scripts for this company in English, you know, for a couple of years. So I knew what I was going to do, I knew what I had to say, I just didn't know how to say it in German.
When he reflects on his career, Mark often wonders what would have happened if he would have used his degree in microbiology. But he knew he made the right choice when he performed at a medical trade show.
I was working for a company that, you know, made some kind of pharmaceutical, and I was talking to the sales staff and everything, and I realized if I wasn't doing what I was doing, I would be doing what they are doing.
He says he's happy just seeing people react to his magic.
The bad news is occasionally you'll put, you know, a couple of months into a trick and you'll do it in front of an audience and you'll get no reaction, and then you're like, oh, well, I guess that was wasted.
The good news is he has a sort of test audience.
Good evening! Thank you.
Mark and his magician friends host the Comedy and Magic Society every month at the Arts Barn in nearby Gaithersburg, Maryland.
There would be the Big Ten. The easiest, you know, description for me is that it takes you back to when you're a kid and you don't understand everything. I'm going to show you what it's like to be a magician up here. It's fun. You know, I don't want to stop. You know, I love what I do, so why would I want to give it up? Inside there, dig around, make sure that it's completely empty, and you feel something? Oh, look at that! It's a 50-cent piece.
That train sound behind his house is a dull roar compared to the crowd reacting at his shows. And he plans to keep entertaining people as long as he can.
For applause.
Alan Gragg, Rockville, Maryland.